Hi Capricorn, welcome to your love reading for October 2020. I have all the decks set up for your reading. We're going to start off with the general love reading. We're going to look at your side. We're going to look at their side. We're going to do the X spread. I'm also going to pull some numbers from this back to see what dates are significant for you for the month of October. For those of you who are single, I'm going to pull some Zodiac charms to see who you could be meeting. And of course, at the end of the video, I'm going to pull some letters from this bag, which can be initials, names, or messages. So let's go ahead and begin. Okay, Capricorn, let's go ahead and see what's going on in your love life for the month of October 2020. This is the love reading for the sign of Capricorn for October 2020. The first card we have, Capricorn, is Three of Pentacles. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for October 2020. Ten of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for October. Nine of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for October. Page of Wands. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for October 2020. Knight of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for October. Four of Wands. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for October 2020. The Emperor. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for October 2020. You have the Fool. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for October. And you also have the Ten of Cups. Okay, let's see what your message is. If you would like a private reading with me, just go to my website, channelguidance.com, and I'll place a link down below. Okay, I think you can see everything there. Yeah, so you've got the 9 and the 10 of Swords here. So some of you may be coming into the month, maybe worrying. This is a card of agonizing, stress, a lot of fear, a lot of sleepless nights, perhaps over a relationship that has ended because you have the 10 of Swords, which is my card of needing to move on. Maybe you feel, maybe you've invested, which is right here, a lot of time and effort into a relationship or marriage. This is a lot of effort that's being invested where perhaps you're worrying you're going to need to move on for some of you, or some of you, you've already moved on, or someone has kind of maybe ended a relationship. You still have kind of positive energy here. You have the Page of Wands, which is good news. This is some type of movement, development, especially with the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords means that you might be in a place right now where you're feeling like it's just time to move on. Enough is enough. That is the Ten of Swords. But the Knight of Swords is telling you that everything can change very quickly for you, because I still see a long-term relationship here. There's a long-term relationship around you. This can also be a marriage, an engagement. Yeah, because you have the Emperor here. Hopefully you can see that. Let me hold it up for you. You've got the Emperor here and the Fool. So there is a new beginning for you. For some of you, this can be maybe a new relationship. We're going to use the Zodiac charms to see who that could be. There is a new beginning for you, or a new relationship, if you're willing to take a risk. But you also have this message that there is a very happy relationship for you, or a happy marriage. But maybe you have to take control. For some of you, maybe there is an ex where maybe you have to kind of reach out, break the ice. If you're already with this person, married or in a relationship with them, somebody has to take control of this relationship, because there is this message for the sign of Capricorn that some of you maybe feeling like it's time to go, it's time to move on. You've done everything that you can with the Three of Pentacles, and there is a lot of stress and worry for the sign of Capricorn around like needing to go, needing to move on, or someone who has left you. But I still see a solid relationship here for you. Okay, so let me get 3 more. Let's see what the rest of the message is, and then we're going to use this deck right here to take a look at your person. What other messages are there for the sign of Capricorn for October 2020? You've got Queen of Swords. So you've got an air sign here. What other messages are there for the sign of Capricorn for October? You've got Death. Messages for the sign of Capricorn for October. Interesting. Then you've got the Devil. So because you've got, let me just move you this way, make sure you can see what I'm looking at. Because you've got Death and the Devil here, and for some of you, you could be dealing with an air sign, the Queen of Swords, which would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, male or female, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But it can also be you if you have a Moon or Rising in an air sign. Yeah, because I mean, you've got Death, which is like there's a huge change here. And for some of you, it could be that maybe a relationship ended abruptly, because the Devil is maybe a toxic relationship, a lot of negativity, a lot of negative behavior patterns, maybe just a lot of harsh energy in a relationship or in a marriage where there was an ending. Death is the death of something, an ending. But like I said, I still see a solid relationship here with the Four of Wands. I still see a happy and fulfilling relationship. For some of you, there is just perhaps there has to be communication with the Page of Wands, but the Emperor is kind of the main energy here. The Emperor is saying somebody has to take control, somebody has to take action. New beginning here with death as well. Okay, let me get some from the confirmation deck. Let's see what else comes up. What other messages are there for the sign of Capricorn for October 2020? You've got Knight of Pentacles. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for October. The Chariot. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn for October. You got 10 of Wands. So some of you, maybe you've been waiting. Maybe you're tired. That's probably where we're seeing the 10 of Swords here. The 10 of Swords is saying that it's time to move on. The 10 of Wands tells me that you feel like this is an uphill battle. You're tired of trying. So I see that here. I see it here with the 10 of Swords. I see it here with the 3 of Pentacles. There is a very tired energy, like you're just tired of trying, you're exhausted. There's been slow progress here. But you have the Chariot here, which tells me that in the month of October, there can be significant changes, big movement. This can also represent the sign of Cancer, but this is a lot of changes, big movement in your love life, whether it's somebody new or an ex. We're going to do the ex spread next. Or maybe a relationship where, like I said, there is a lot of negative energy, negative behavior patterns. There can be a huge transformation with death here and the Chariot, which is always positive energy. Okay, let's look at them now. Show me the person that Capricorn loves. See, this is your message. I mean, I just pulled a 10 of Wands there, and here it is. There's a heavy burden around your person. This is them, not you. Show me the person that Capricorn loves. Okay, interesting. This is them as well. That card is right here. It's just a different deck. Show me the person that Capricorn loves. 4 of Pentacles. Show me the person that Capricorn loves. 3 of Cups. Show me the person that Capricorn loves. The Magician. Show me the person that Capricorn loves. Temperance. Show me the person that Capricorn loves. Yeah, I see it, and I'm going to pull a few more. Your person is just like, I wouldn't be surprised if you're dealing with some type of like standoff where you're waiting for them, they're waiting for you. This person is not budging. Let me get a few more. Show me the person that Capricorn loves. Show me the person that Capricorn loves. Yep. Okay. So this is them, not you. I mean, I see this person is like in a really difficult place. Really difficult place. It doesn't mean that you've reached kind of your boiling point as well with the 10 of Swords, where you feel like it's just time to move on. It seems like they're also in a very difficult place. There is a heavy burden around your person as well. It's part of the reading, but it's also their energy as well. Maybe they're tired of trying. If your relationship has been off and on, there is a heavy burden around them. It's creating a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of tension around the person that you love. They're holding back from you. Again, a lot of heaviness. I feel like they are thinking, I have the 3 of Cups, so they are thinking of all the good times that you've had, all the happiness. We have the Magician here telling me that they want to manifest, maybe, kind of return to this happiness, manifest a new beginning. But all of these cards, look at these cards. These are all cards of non-action. Temperance is just, this person is just kind of waiting to see what happens. Again, they're in a place where they're just really burnt out, stressed out. They're, taking things very slowly. They're looking at things very carefully, whether this is someone who's trying to decide if they're going to stay with you, or they're going to come back to you, or if they want a long-term relationship with you. They're looking at all of their options here, but they're also kind of in a place where they're not being completely honest with themselves. And then I see them very unhappy here with the 5 of Pentacles. If there's a third party, I feel like they could be kind of denying that there's a problem in their relationship, but that's only for some of you. I see this person as suffering. This is a card of emotional poverty. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the ex spread. Okay, Capricorn, let's go ahead and see what's going on with your ex with this deck, but we're also going to take a close look at them using this deck in a minute. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Capricorn and their ex for October 2020. Temperance. Capricorn and their ex, October 2020. 3 of Cups. Capricorn and their ex for October. 5 of Cups. Capricorn and their ex for October. Ace of Cups. Capricorn and their ex for October. The Fool. Capricorn and their ex for October. The World. Capricorn and their ex for October. Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn and their ex for October. Death. So you also had this in the first spread, and then here it is again. Capricorn and their ex for October. And you have the Chariot, which is also part of the first spread. So yeah, you have a strong message here across this entire row here of new beginnings. You've got Ace of Cups, the Fool, the World. These are all new beginnings. The World is a card of endings, but it's also a card of a new chapter, especially because you have it with the Fool, which is a new beginning, taking a giant risk. Of course, if you're dealing with an ex, you're taking a giant risk with maybe someone who hurt you, which I do see here. This is a card of sadness, tears, regrets. If this is someone who broke up with you, this can definitely be someone who is maybe regretting their decision. Either way, whether they broke up with you or not, there's been a lot of sadness, a lot of tears for the sign of Capricorn. But I see you celebrating in the month of October. You've got the Three of Cups. This is you feeling on top of the world, happiness, joy, the complete opposite of the card right next to it. It's like for the sign of Capricorn, there's been a lot of tears, a lot of sadness, and suddenly there is a celebration. For some of you, you may have to forgive someone. You've got Temperance. This can also represent the sign of Sagittarius. This could be forgiveness, compassion. For some of you, this could also be patience, but I feel for many of you, it is forgiveness for someone who hurt you because you have a strong message of a new beginning. Oh, I also realize you have Death here. That is a whole lot of new beginnings for the sign of Capricorn when it comes to your ex. New beginning, new beginning, new beginning, new beginning, especially since 3 of them are major arcana. So if you're wanting to work things out with your ex, October might be the month where that actually happens. Your energy is lined up here since you're an earth sign. If they're also an earth sign, this is them as well. You've got Death. This can also represent the sign of Scorpio, but this is a huge change. Like there is a significant change around your ex in the month of October. And this is a repeat card. This is also a repeat card. This can represent the sign of Cancer, but this is a big changes, big movement for you. And this is all with the Death card. So this is something that changes everything. Okay, let me get 3 more. Capricorn and their ex for October 2020. 8 of Pentacles, Capricorn and their ex for October. Ace of Swords, Capricorn and their ex for October. 5 of Pentacles. I think this card came up in the first spread, but I think it came up from this deck right here when we were taking a look at your ex, which that was still your reading. So you've got 2 5s here. You got the 5 of Cups and 5 of Pentacles. This tells me that there is some type of obstacle around you and your ex. This could be a third party. For some of you, maybe it's not. Maybe it's just that someone's being really stubborn. I did see that in the first spread, like this person is holding back from you. Yeah, it's like there's work to be done on your relationship. Maybe that you're working on this relationship with your ex in the month of October. The 5 of Pentacles is also a card of someone just abandoning you. Like somebody just left you out in the cold, no explanation, just ghosted you, just left your life. But there is a change of mind here, a change of perspective. That could be why there's sadness, tears, but then there's a celebration. Okay, let's get some from the confirmation deck, and then we'll take a closer look at them. What other messages are there for the sign of Capricorn about their ex for October? Yeah, the Devil. So the Devil also came up in the first spread, and here it is again. Capricorn and their ex for October. 10 of Cups. This was also in the first spread. Capricorn and their ex for October. And 5 of Swords. Yeah, so now there's 3 5s in this reading. You've got them all. You've got the 5 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups. Yeah, I feel with sign of Capricorn, like you have some type of like huge obstacle as far as you reconciling with your ex. But that said, I do see you celebrating, and you have a very strong message of new beginnings. 1, 2, 3, 4. But there is some big obstacle here that you're dealing with that you have to get past. It could just be forgiving someone, because there is a very happy relationship here. Perhaps you had a very happy relationship or a marriage, and someone sabotaged it, because that's what we have here. I always say the 5 of Swords is like the Devil, and they are here together. So this can be like someone deliberately sabotaged your marriage, your relationship. If it wasn't a third party, it was just this person's actions. This is a lot of toxic energy, bad decisions with the 5 of Swords. Yeah, there's something very difficult here about your ex. But that said, like you have the green light here as far as new beginnings for the month of October. Let's go ahead and look at them. Show me Capricorn's ex Look at this. This came up in the first spread. Here it is again for them. Show me Capricorn's ex. Knight of Pentacles. Show me Capricorn's ex. Seven of Cups. Show me Capricorn's ex. Nine of Pentacles. Show me Capricorn's ex. Queen of Wands. Show me Capricorn's ex. Five of Wands. Show me Capricorn's ex. Six of Swords. Show me Capricorn's ex. Three of Wands. Show me Capricorn's ex. The Tower. I feel like this card wants to come out. Two of Pentacles. Okay. So let's take a look at these cards. They represent them, not you. They've got Ten of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Five of Wands, Six of Swords, Three of Wands, the Tower, and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, there is confusion around this person, and it's definitely like this could be the obstacle that I'm seeing with so many fives in this spread. This person may have felt that it was just best to move on. It's weird because you had this card in the first spread as well. So you may have been dealing with someone who walked out on you, right here, Five of Pentacles, someone who abandoned you because maybe they felt you were better off without them. Maybe they felt it was just time to go. Like that message is here for them. Like they felt that they had to leave. There's kind of slow change there as far as them changing their mind. With that said, we do have it right here. You can see where it says Ace of Swords under these cards. This person is in a place that they're very confused. So this person could definitely have made a mistake. That's what I was telling you about this card. They could be regretting their decision to have left you or divorced you. There is a lot of confusion. There's a lack of clarity. Yeah, I mean, I think this person, they've got the Queen of Wands. And when the court cards come up here, I read them more as like the energy of they needed to take action. King and Queen of Wands are taking action, taking the lead. They felt they made the best decision with the Nine of Pentacles. They felt they had to do what they had to do, which I feel is move on if this person broke up with you. So let's go through these here. Yeah, so as far as like any change in your relationship, which would be this card, any type of movement, this person is conflicted. There's a struggle going on. That is all this. I feel like that is the fives that we're seeing in this reading, unless you know there's a rival. Sometimes this card can represent a rival, someone interfering in your relationship. But I feel like they're struggling with movement here. But that said, you also have the Tower, the Three of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. So there could be a very like abrupt change here. And that's what we saw in the first spread with the Knight of Swords. Everything can change. This person could have clarity, which we have right here. There could be a change of mind, a change of perspective as far as you. There's regrets. You know, this person just keeps going back and forth. Like, I want Capricorn back. I don't. I should probably move on. Ten of Swords. They're waiting for that perfect moment, maybe to make a decision. Yeah, because I mean, this shows me that they're just very lost. They're confused as far as your future. They're waiting. With that said, you do have a very strong message here of new beginnings. And although there's sadness and tears, I also see you celebrating in the month of October. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next part of the reading. Okay, Capricorn, let's go ahead and see what days are significant for you as far as the month of October. What days are significant for the sign of Capricorn for October 2020? We've got the 5th, so I'm posting this on the 7th, so something may have happened on the 5th. Let's keep going here. What days are significant for the sign of Capricorn for October? We have the 3rd. What days are significant for the sign of Capricorn for October? You've got the 2nd, so it could also be the 23rd. It could be the 23rd here. It could also be the 25th. Just going to keep that in mind. What days are significant for the sign of Capricorn for October? Interestingly, it's like the 5th is being emphasized here. You've got the 5th again. What days are significant for the sign of Capricorn for October? And, well, you've got today. You've got the 7th, which is the day I'm uploading this video. It could also be the 27th as well. Okay, so let's see, for those of you who are single, what people you could be meeting, what zodiac signs are significant for the sign of Capricorn. It can also just be confirmation of who you love, who you're with, who you want to get back with. What zodiac signs are significant for the sign of Capricorn for October? You've got Aquarius. What zodiac signs are significant for the sign of Capricorn for October? You've got Leo. What zodiac signs are significant for the sign of Capricorn for October? You've got Sagittarius. What zodiac signs are significant for the sign of Capricorn for October? And you've got Virgo. Okay, now let's get to the letters and see what kind of message you get here. What is the sign of Capricorn most need to hear about their love life for October 2020? What is the sign of Capricorn most need to hear about their love life for October 2020? Okay, let's see what message we have here. I've got two I's, E and A, X, C, two A's, R, E, P, got three I's, U, got two R's and S, W, got O, got another O here, G, another I, and an H. Okay, so you might see your person's name here or their initials. Some people tell me they see their person's first name and last name. Just kind of take a look. I usually try to start with see what is the first word that I see, and then just kind of take it from there. Okay, so, and kind of pretty obvious, the first thing that I'm seeing here is X. Let's just see where this goes. X is, now not a nice one, but this is, I mean, it's catching my eye here, so some of you may need to hear this. We've got X is Peg. So some of you, maybe you're angry. I mean, in the first spread, you had the 10 of Swords, which is like that message of I need to move on. I need to move on. Some of you may be thinking your ex is a pig. This person has been very cruel to you. And you also have the Devil 2 times. I also see, and for sometimes with these letters, there's going to be just key words that you need to hear. We have door, as if there can be a new beginning. You did have the World. I think it was in the X spread. We've got door, like there could be a new beginning. There could be someone coming to you. We also have, we've got high, so that could be communication. We've got high, I feel like we should go, let's see here. We also have we. We are, that's an I. Let me move you back a little bit so you can see all the letters. There we go. They're all right here. So we've got we are, so page you, of course, nobody uses pages anymore as far as I know, but this could be, again, communication. So first we had high, and now we have page you. So someone's trying to get your attention, and that high, you can see it's still there. Let's see what else we see in here. So we have she. Of course, we have go. For some of you, I mean, 10 of Swords, it's like, you know, is it time to move on? For some of you, it is. Not for everyone, but I mean, we do have go here. Yeah, so I don't see anything else as far as words. But just take a look. You might see something that I didn't see as far as names. I see Aries, so it could be an Ariel, Ariella. Let's see, what else do we have here? There's Rex. There's Sarah. Almost spelled Darren. I'm missing one letter here. It's also a war, not a name, but there can be a struggle. And I think in the X spread, when I looked at your person, they had the Five of Wands from this deck here. So that would be someone at war with themselves, struggling. Because we also have here, I go. Someone is coming to you. Also, there's dare, which you did have the Fool. So the Fool is daring you. Take a leap of faith. So this could be taking a leap of faith. For those of you who are single and someone new, it can also be that the universe is daring you to maybe forgive your ex. You had the Temperance card, which is forgiveness and compassion. Dare. And this is still standing out here. There's a high. So it could be someone reaching out to you where you're being dared, you know, are you going to go there again? Are you going to connect with this person again? Let's see what else. We've got Rick, can also be with a K. It's also like, do you see this? It's almost like I'm spelling Capricorn. Let's see, yeah. For some of you, you may be connected with another Capricorn. Yeah, so I think I'll leave it there. Just kind of look around and see maybe what messages you see, maybe something significant that only means something to you and to your person. That's still a message for you. Okay, Capricorn, this has been your love reading for October 2020. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you again next month.